The mayor, based on the recommendations of the fire chief, had enough and asked him to take him to Supreme Court. And the city is taking the Olbiston owners to Supreme Court. And what we're seeking there is to have them either repair the building or have the Supreme Court order people out of the building. And we've been going back and forth through many possible sales in Supreme Court. Meanwhile, the building is deteriorating. So there was a time where we had to evacuate certain floors of the building, first the top 2 floors, and then another couple floors. And it just got to a point where we can't wait on the court process to play out anymore. The living conditions are so bad that something needed to be done. The way that you want to do anything, if you're from City Hall, is you want to do it through the court process. And this court process has lasted 3 years. And in the meantime, the building is constantly deteriorating to the point where there's things falling off the walls we don't know what they are. There's boilers not working in the building. There's electrical circuits that are inundated with water. There's a smell. There's an odor. You just can't, in good conscience, let people live like that while you wait for a court order for 3 years. I mean, eventually everything has to come to a head, and you have to say, I cannot let these people allow to live like this. I mean, they're humans. How could you let your tenants live like these are people whose lives, in a way, you're responsible for? Don't you care? I mean, they haven't even tried to repair things. And I think when you see that in codes, that's the most frustrating part. As codes commissioner, I think one of the big misconceptions is that all absentee landlords or bad landlords are from out of the city or downstate, because there's a lot of people from downstate that care about their properties, that visit them regularly, that do it, and there's a lot of people locally that don't. The case of Rosario Utica, who is the LLC that owns the Olbiston, they're from downstate, and they just haven't done anything. Like, they haven't met us halfway. They haven't even tried to give these people suitable conditions to live in. And I don't understand why not. Why would you let your asset deteriorate that way? I know they've had opportunities to sell it for more than they purchased it for, and then they refused to. They couldn't have been making an exorbitant amount of money for these apartments. I don't know what the motive is for just not trying to provide a suitable living environment for your tenants. You know, we met with them in person, and the mayor was pretty hard on them. Sometimes people come with no attachment to your city, with no other investment in your city, and they don't care about things that are cultural to us. I mean, the Olbiston is an iconic building in our city. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of Utica, and we care about that asset, and we care about the people in it. You're never happy to put somebody out of their home. It's never a process that is gonna bring you joy, right? You know it might be better for people. You know that their safety depends on you making these decisions, but they're not easy decisions to make, and they weigh on you. I'm convinced that it was the right thing to do, and I'm proud of how we did it. We didn't just close down a building and say everybody get out and put people on the streets and have them sleeping in a church basement, right? We had caseworkers trying to get these people the documents they need to move in other places. We had people finding them apartments that are better than the ones they had. And we gave away furniture because a lot of them couldn't take their furniture with them because other landlords didn't want to take furniture from the Olbiston. So we worked with our nonprofit partners and saw what we could get, and we got some pretty nice stuff. It was all brand new. You know, those types of things salvage a little bit of the dignity that these people have, and they redeem sort of the weight of the process on you, because you know you did everything you could do to do it as humane a way as possible.
If you would look back just several weeks ago when they were outside and they had that look on their face of desperation and what's going on, today is rewarding, because the same people that had that feel of desperation have smiles on their face, knowing that people love them, people care for them, and we're gonna do the right thing. So today is a rewarding day for not only for myself, it's a rewarding day for the residents, all the residents of the city of Utica. It just showcases how great we are as a community coming together. All you have to do is, you know, if you look at the people that are here in this building with Salvation Army, again, opening their doors. It's everyone coming together all the time in the city of Utica. You've got to feel great about our great city.
This is the best experience I've ever had working with government and intergovernmental agencies, because everybody kind of stepped up and said, let's help these people. It's humbling when you see how much Utica cares. We had Helio, Oneida County Mental Health. The Salvation Army opened their gym to us for nothing to hold this event and served everybody lunch to boot. I mean, there were so many organizations, you know, the United Way. I can't name them all. I feel bad because I'm leaving them out. But when you ask the people of Utica in this area to step up for their neighbors, they do it in a way that I can't imagine they do in too many places in this country. I mean, the hearts here are bigger than anywhere else you'll find, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of that community.